Good morning, viewers. How are you today? I'm Henry Joseph, the snail consultant. It's Henry. Yeah. I am bringing us to a farm that the construction began few weeks ago, and we have been able to achieve a milestone already. And the first, in snail farm construction, there are four stages. The first stage, preliminary and everything. The second stage is setting out of the block work, which when you say setting out of the block work, which is all these things, this what we are seeing here. This is setting out of the block work, like that, setting out of the block work. The third stage was erecting the iron, the metal, bringing welder to fix this. You can see the farm. Bringing welder to fix this, the plumber part, and you can see our sprinklers. That's the third stage. So we came for the fourth stage. We came in here yesterday for the first stage, and the first stage it includes treating the soil. Many people will be asking, how do you treat soil? There's for more inquiries on that, you can call our number that I'm going to drop after. But I will show you the result, because so many people will say on their farm they have termites, they have soldier ants, and I've been able to answer a couple of questions saying we have ways we treat our soil. We have ways to treat the soil, and if you can look very well, when we came into this farm yesterday, there were lots of termites, flies, all manner of insects. But after we treated it, and we treated the within and outside the surrounding, we have been able to combat everything. There's nothing living inside this. There's no insect living here. I'll show you the signs. You can see here, this was like a major challenge. This kind of insects, they were major challenges. The major challenges this farm had. But if you look at it through, you can see them. They are all dead. They are all dead. They cannot survive here after the treatment was done. And you can see sun is about to die. It's already weak. This is what we did yesterday morning. You can see them. Since yesterday morning we did all this, and you can see all of them there. They can't survive. Even termites in our hutch boxes, we did them too. See termites, you can see termites there, all dead. So like that, we treated everything. And this is one thing, before you bring in your snails into your greenhouse farm, these are things you have to do. But many will just go ahead, do the farm after, because it's difficult to tackle termites, tackle all these things after the snail has been erected. So we can see now we are coming here. You can see the farm. Let me just show you the area view. Let me show you the view of the farm. You can see it. In this farm, it's not just a greenhouse. We also have our hutch boxes. You can see you can see them here. We have our hatcheries here. Every egg we find in here, we pick the eggs, we bring them into our hatchery, our hutch boxes. You can see. And also we did these hutch boxes for the the hatchlings, the small the baby snails. They're called hatchlings. We are going to put them in here. They're all going to be in here, so that when the ones here have matured, the ones here have all matured to an extent, we pick them up from here, we put them here. And when the babies have grown up to an extent, we bring them here. By that time, the ones here would have grown to a point that we start selling them off. So it's more like a continuous method of farming, and you are doing this in a compassed in a compounded, let me use the word all in one. Let me use the word all in one. So we don't need to build another shade outside. You can see the farm. Excuse me. So greenhouse. You can see we've tested our sprinklers this morning. They are all working. They are all working. And to combat this in the nearest, to combat insects, let me still show you. You can see the insects. You can see them. You can see what I'm talking about. You can see these are dead insects. These are dead. Some of them are dying. So we do that all. We treat them all. And for more, to avoid something like this coming up in the future, we ended up doing you see the waterways we did. You see them now here. We did this in such a way that you can see that there's nothing that can find its way inside the farm. And we did our waterways, water trenches. We built water trenches round the farm. So by seeing this as a result of the chemical we used yesterday, so we can see now our plants are coming in. All right, you can see plants are coming in. The plants we're going to be putting in here, the attendants are already on their way. And see, we have water for the farm. And like I used to say, any serious farmer, anybody that is serious, any serious farmer in Nigeria that you want to thrive, especially those in the diaspora, you do your own. Besides getting a consultant to handle your farm, you also try to put some security measures in place. Like I told my client then, and they listened to my advice. You can see right now there's a camera on this farm. You can see the camera. The camera is directly opposite the snail farm. So my client is in the US as we speak. But right now what I'm doing here, they can see who's coming in. This is the entrance. This is the entrance of the farm. So the security measure is going to be in place. And see, this is the entrance. And we have only one entrance to this farm. It's just one entrance. All for security reasons. So for more enquiries, you can reach us on +234 8069496208 or +234 560563111. They are both WhatsApp numbers. Thank you very much, and I wait to hear from you. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep checking up for more videos. Thank you very much. Yeah, bye.